Hey everyone! So I've been requested a few times to do somewhat of a recap on the things I've done to lose weight up until this point, because not everybody has been subscribed to me my whole weight loss journey. I think I'm at like 7 months and a bit now, and those of you who are subscribed, I don't know that all of you watch all of them because who has the time to watch all of them, but if you have, that's fantastic. But for those of you who haven't watched all the way along, I thought I'd do somewhat of a recap of just kind of the things I've tried and the things that I'm doing to help me lose weight. So I took some notes here. Hopefully I don't get too much out of order. I'm trying to remember back when, but I'm at 63 pounds lost now. And I started my journey the first week of November this past year, 2011. So yeah, that's kind of where my starting point is. I guess the thing I was going to do to help me lose weight, the initial thing I was going to do was Weight Watchers, and that's what I did do. I started this journey along with my sister, and she was a great support for me. We went to meetings together, we signed up together, we went to meetings together every week, and we did start vlogging together if you were watching way back then, but she didn't want to participate in the vlogs anymore, and I don't blame her. So yeah, that's kind of where I started. The reason I chose Weight Watchers as like a weight loss program is, for one, I've done it before and been successful, and I was familiar with the program. And two, they had a program for nursing mothers that included extra points or calories, so I just knew that I would be safe since I was still nursing. When I started this, Riley was 6 months old, or almost 6 months old, so I wanted to make sure my milk supply was okay because I did end up nursing to a year. That was my goal, and I wanted to make sure that I could get there. So yeah, that's what I started with. I didn't do any exercise for the first couple of weeks, I think 3 or 4, just because restricting my calories was enough on my body already. I didn't want to put myself into shock. I didn't want to... Sorry, I have hair stuck to my face. I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself and fail. I knew that I had a lot of weight to lose, and this was going to be a long journey, so I just wanted to take it slow and continue. No matter what, my goal was to continue. If you go back and watch those first few episodes, or shows, or whatever, those first few vlogs, that's what I'm trying to say. I talk a lot about how even if I start to gain weight or plateau, I want to just keep going no matter what. So yeah, that's kind of where I started. Just looking at my notes. So like 3 to 4 weeks later, I decided I was ready for some sort of exercise. I wanted to boost my weight loss. I wanted to feel better. So I started with the elliptical. We have an elliptical trainer at our house, just an old one that we had off Craigslist, and I started doing that. And I did just 20 minutes at a time, super casual, super easy, but it did get my heart rate up because I was quite a bit out of shape. So it was enough to make me feel good, and it actually helped speed up my weight loss quite a bit. And it was a nice break for my kids. By that point, I had 2 under 2 for the previous 6 months, and my life was pretty chaotic. I didn't have much time to myself, so that 20 minutes was well needed. I don't want this to be super long, so I'll keep going. After the elliptical, again, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 weeks down the road, I just one day decided, and now I've never been a runner, okay? Let's just put that out there. I always thought running was for crazy people, I guess. I was like, who would want to run? Like, I don't enjoy running. But one day, I just wanted to get out of my house. I wanted to be free of the children. I wanted to burn off some like anxiety, I guess, or some, I don't know, I just wanted to get out there and run. And I didn't even have proper shoes or proper anything. I just went out my front door and started to run, and I didn't make it very far. I think I made it like 5 minutes maybe, which is farther than I thought I would make it before I had to start to walk. But then that was fine. I walked for a bit, and then I ran a bit more, and then I walked, and it was just super, super casual. I think I was out there for maybe 25 minutes out there just doing my thing, running, walking. I think it was raining too because it was like the middle of winter. But it made me feel good, so I was proud of myself, and I was so sore afterwards. But yeah, I kind of continued that from that point on. So I want to say like end of December, beginning of January, and I would just go outside and run myself, not on a treadmill or anything. And with each time that I went, surprisingly, I could run faster and I could run longer without stopping. So your body like builds up endurance way faster than you think. At least it did for me. So I don't know if it was maybe end of January. Yeah, I think end of January. I decided I was ready, and this whole time I'm still doing Weight Watchers. I decided I was ready for yet another challenge. I don't know why I chose this challenge, but I did, and I'm proud of myself. I chose P90X, the 90-day program where basically you do a workout DVD or 2 6 days out of 7 a week for 90 days, and it's really intense. Lots of like weightlifting and stuff involved, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but it was hardcore workouts. In the beginning I couldn't do as much as I could at the end. I ended up completing 10 of 12 weeks. I didn't do the full 12 just because I wasn't feeling it anymore. I enjoyed running more. I was switching out one of the cardio days for running anyways, and I just wanted to run, and running was helping me lose weight. But I think it did get quite a bit of weight off me just committing to that 6 days a week for those 10 weeks. Really, I dropped a lot of weight. So yeah, I did P90X for 10 weeks. After that, I continued just running, and I ran like 3 or 4 days a week, varying distances or times. Okay, so that brings us to like March, I want to say. Maybe the end of February? No, March. I think March is when I started ViSalus. I was still doing P90X, that's why, because I was looking into Shakeology, which is, I think, kind of partnered with the P90X program, and it's like a meal replacement type protein shake. I don't know, I was just looking into it since I was doing all this working out, and I thought I could replace my breakfast since I don't eat a whole lot for breakfast anyways. I don't have a whole lot of time. So I was looking into Shakeology. I came across ViSalus, or Body by Vi, the 90-day challenge, and it caught my eye because I had quite a few friends who are currently doing it, and so I could go talk to them and see what they thought about it, and it sounded interesting. So I started ViSalus then. I want to say March. I think so. I should have went back, but there's a lot of videos to go back and look at. So I started with 1 shake a day. You can go up to 2 shakes a day. I just started with 1. Again, I was still breastfeeding and still doing Weight Watchers because I wanted to make sure that I still got enough calories for breastfeeding, but I just replaced my breakfast with ViSalus, which I really, really liked. What else? After that, back in April, I guess, end of April maybe, we joined our local YMCA, which was really exciting because they have childminding, so now I can go and drop the kids off. They can stay there for an hour. I can do any kind of workout I want in the pool, in the gym, on the track, whatever. So I started that, and that's kind of what I do now. Even now, I go to the gym about 3 times a week. If it's really nice out like today, my face is probably still red, I just go outside and run because it's nice and I can get some sun, but I'm really enjoying the gym, and so I'm still doing that now, and now it's like end of June. And then beginning of May, I hope you're still following me, beginning of May I was done nursing. My daughter was almost 1 and I had enough milk in my freezer to get her through to 1, so I finished nursing, and I felt like I could kind of kick it up another notch because I didn't have to rely on those calories. I didn't have to make sure that I was getting enough in me to support somebody else. So that's when I started doing 2 shakes a day on ViSalus, and I wouldn't say that I do it 7 days a week. Like, I'll definitely have a shake for breakfast because I like it and I put my coffee in it and it's easy. For lunch, I usually always eat because I like having my salad and my chicken or whatever. And for dinner, like, if we're with family or something or we're having a particular dinner that I want, then I'll eat it. I'm not like, oh, I have to have a shake. But I would say more than half the time I have a shake and some veggies or some pieces of cheese with my shake, and that's kind of my dinner. It fills me up just the same, so yeah. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. For the most part, I'm doing 2 shakes a day with snacks and a meal. I still snack at night. I can't get out of that habit. I'm weak. I don't know. I still snack at night. I still love my rice crackers. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Do I have anything else to say? About the time that I stopped nursing, I stopped being so careful about points, and I think it's because I've been doing it for like 7 months now. I know what the point values of the foods I eat are, and I can kind of know like what point range I'm at. So I'm not doing Weight Watchers, but I still know in my head if I've eaten too much or if I can eat more. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm not doing Weight Watchers. I'm kind of more doing ViSalus, but I'm kind of doing my own thing. I'm just gauging it. Like, I guess I know what's helping me lose weight, and I'm just going by how my body feels. If I'm hungry, and then I eat, and if I'm not, then I don't, and if I want to exercise more, I do. So yeah, that's kind of a recap on my weight loss journey up until this point. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this wasn't too long, and thanks for watching. Bye!